Hey Taurus, this is Moonpie doing your love reading for June 2020. This is going to be a relationship reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So we'll take a look and see what the energies are going forward. If you are interested in a personal reading, they unfortunately are temporarily on hold for now. I'll let you know and I'll be back with them. Okay, Taurus. So let's take a look and see what the love energies are for the month of June. Okay, starting with the the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is excellent, excellent. You in June are getting yourself out of a very tough mental space. Okay, some of you may have been reeling from some sadness or depression or feeling victimized by a particular situation, or I'm just feeling like a level up is happening here. You're freeing yourself from something. Could it be a relationship? Yes. It could also just be like a negative mindset, incorporating more positive words into your life, speaking things into existence that are positive for you. Okay. And if you haven't been doing that, that is a really great practice. If you're coming out of a relationship, no longer speaking that person's name. If you're talking to someone about it, maybe just saying he or she who shall not be named, not giving that person any energy, not giving energy to negative things. Okay, what is the challenge for you? Okay, the challenge here does have something to do with a family situation, being in a place where I feel like it's a benefit for you to get yourself out of this negative mindset into a more positive mindset and start really thinking about what it is that you want out of love, relationship, commitment, that kind of energy. Okay, you might be again, the King of Cups just popped out, so some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe someone you were married to or in a relationship with. The challenge here is if you're feeling going into June, like perhaps I'm really feeling like a new way of viewing this particular person. Now, they don't have to be a water sign. They could be any sign. The King of Cups does represent someone who has deep, deep undercurrent of emotions, but doesn't communicate very well. And I feel like what's happening here is on the side of you, no longer being or feeling like you are in a victim situation, coming out of this, or feeling like if you were dealing with someone who was making you feel like you couldn't progress in your life or get to a place where you could be a better wife or a better husband or a better relationship partner. Maybe this person, they may have been neglectful, or there's neglect in communication, or just neglectfulness in a relationship that made you kind of feel like you had to do more. There was something going on within you. I just honestly, Taurus, I just feel like you're getting out of this energy. You're just letting these swords drop. You're just like getting out of this in June. Okay. And I do feel like you're taking a different perspective on this connection that you have with this person. Okay. Maybe some of you are just no longer taking the blame. All right. Past position. Okay. The Devil in reverse. All right. This may have been very toxic. And this here is detaching. So I feel like this is a story that's continuing from a past, or the past, where you've let go of something. The devil no longer has his claws in this connection. You release something, no longer feeling kind of like imposed upon, no longer feeling a need to connect with something or someone. There's Capricorn energy here. And there could be also somebody new trying to come into your life in June who could be a water sign, and you're preparing yourself to get back out on I feel like it's two messages for one person. Like you're getting both of these messages. Letting go of something from the past and somebody new trying to come in that is probably good for you, but you're preparing yourself to get into a position of being mentally stable to be in a happy, healthy relationship again, okay? So a little bit of both. Let's put a clarifying card on this devil in the past, okay? Yeah, this might have been a very sexual connection with someone or friends with benefits. I feel like you just kind of put the kibosh on something in the past. The opportunity, the passion, the growth, the lust, the physical connection over something, put it on the back burner. I'm not dealing with this addiction. It could be something within yourself as well, getting healing from. Some of you may have just entertained friends with benefits and realized it wasn't serving you, and letting that go, and now seeking something more of a committed family type of a marriage or relationship. Okay, there could be somebody new also who's connected to your home, wherever your home is. Okay, or family home or childhood home. It just depends for you what that situation is. Let's take a look at what's driving you. Okay, star, healing energy, Aquarian energy, healing something. June's big. Mercury. I almost said Mercury. We should call it that. Venus retrograde is healing a lot of partnerships and relationships, in the sense of either we're going to rekindle or we're going to let it go for good. Okay, so you're going through definitely some kind of a process, right? You're not at the victory stage yet, okay, because you still have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're on the right path though, Taurus. If you feel like letting somebody go from the past was maybe you were too preemptive, or because maybe you still have feelings for this person or what have you, and you're doubting yourself, I'm hearing, no, that was the right choice. You did the right thing. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is crowning you. So that's a card of generosity. You still have that. There may be an energy of still wanting to reach out and help this person, but it's in your head. It's not a place of you taking action. Your action steps here reveal healing, making a wish, having hope again in your life, okay? And working towards that in the physical sense, where you're either going to get some help from someone, or you're clicking on a video and listening to self-help videos or life coaches, or just trying to get out of the negative space. Your headspace though, I mean, you're a very giving person, very loving, very warm. You do have a sense of generosity. You like to bring balance and fairness and help others. And if you're doubting that, like as if maybe somebody took advantage of that in the past, you might be thinking to yourself, well, maybe should I continue being this way? Maybe that's why this happened. No, I don't think that's why this happened at all. I feel like you may have been dealing with someone that was having an addiction issue, or you both mirrored one another and the connection became toxic, okay? You're definitely, though, as far as a relationship, taking a different perspective on the connection or the person that you may be dealing with, and saying to yourself, you know what, that wasn't my fault. You not communicating with me is not my fault. I didn't have to go over above and beyond to try to get you to talk to me. You have an issue with communication. You're too wrapped up in your own stuff and your emotions, and you don't communicate, you don't share. And that's not because of anything I did. It's not because I talked too much, or I was or I was wanting to know where we stood or what we are. I have every right to ask those questions, and you're no longer taking on this burden. Okay. So going forward for you, okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a very positive card, even though it's in the reverse. It does mean change is happening, but it's going to be very slow. The wheel is turning, but when you're looking at it, you may, like looking at a clock, it may seem like it's just not moving. This is, to me, it feels like the watched clock. okay? There may be some communication coming to you, some sweet messages, could be from a water sign or somebody who is dipping their toes in the water, and that's kind of what I feel. So if this is a person from your past or somebody that you're currently dealing with, could be somebody new. There's a lot of tiptoeing going on. Kindness and sweet and mild communication. It's not a jump right in kind of thing. So I feel like you may get some type of message from someone. It could even be something like, I miss you, how are you doing? Yeah, it could be a text message or a phone call. It could be a picture somebody sends you of like them at a beach, or somebody might be a fisher, like they fish and sending you a picture of like the fish they just caught. I don't know. And it could have something to, it's more along the lines of like just checking in to see how you're doing, to see if you've changed, to see if things have changed, you know, and change is occurring. It's just, it's not in your favor right now. I feel like it won't be in your favor going forward to really get serious with anyone or with this person going forward, okay? But I want to stick really to the connection that you are involved with right now, okay? So there may be some communication, but you may be hesitant to kind of like accept a friend request or unblock someone, or like open yourself up to talk to this person. I feel like this is more or less coming towards you, not you reaching out. And it may actually be like a message too about traveling or getting together, which that may be delayed right now because of, you know, the big C happening in the world at this time. So you'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Let's take a look and see what your advice is. Okay, healing the past, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, your advice is to really, you're not ready to move on just yet because you have some more internal soul work that needs to be done. And your advice is to continue doing that, especially if you get a message from this person wanting to reconnect or try to sweeten things up with you again. It almost feels like to me that there's an apology, that this person wants to offer an apology, but you're not either you're not ready to accept the apology, or you're not ready to give one back in return, because you're still coming out of this 8 of Swords energy where you're just trying to make sure that you're clear. Okay, make sure that you're clear-minded. Your heart knows where it belongs. You do love this person, and I feel like they do have feelings for you and they do care. They're just very light on the expression of emotion. They're not, it's not deep. Let's take a look and see what their energy is. Okay, they have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel that the atmosphere surrounding them is a gift of love to you. Okay, it does feel like a very healing energy, but you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't feel like it's about them. It's more about you. Okay, they're stressed. Yeah, they have a lot of anxiety about, you know, this situation. If you walked away from it, or if you're just like, nope, I have to like get my healing and I have to do whatever I need to do. This person is like, they can't even sleep at night. They have thoughts running through their head. Are you with someone else? Are you talking to someone else? You know, are you like, what are you doing? They miss you. They can't seem to get their head straight about you. They don't know what's going on. Maybe they're having bad dreams. They want this opportunity to come around again. They're stressing about it because they think you may not accept them back. And the Page of Cups does feel like the tiptoeing, just checking to see. Now, let's take a look at your hopes and fears. Okay, healing from a heartbreak. Absolutely, this is recovery. This is what you want right now. Okay, it was a heartbreaking situation, and you're hoping that you can get past this. You're hoping that you can get past this energy. Okay, you fear though that you won't, or you fear that, you know, you'll have to go a second round of more heartbreak. But I feel like you're hoping for healing communication at some point with this person. where you're not arguing anymore. You're speaking healing words to each other. Let's take a look and see what your outcome is. Okay, very positive energy, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, truthful communication out in the open. Okay, and I feel for you, you're going to get to that point. There's no doubt you're going to get to that point. Possibly sometime in, I'm feeling like August, but sometime in the summer, okay? And that's coming from you, right? Where you get into a place of, you communicate to this person, I want to know the truth. I want you to open up. Your communication has been more like the Moon card, and I need the Sun card in the way of your communication, okay? This is a past life relationship. You guys do feel like you've known each other before. There is an energy of feeling like there was a connection here, but there was some struggle. It feels mostly like struggle with communication. Codependency issues, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, there needs to be some healing happening here, especially with this person. And healing from codependency. And what does that mean, really? I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I will say that codependency means relying on someone else for validation of who you are. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Embrace through each other, we find the missing pieces, okay? So, I mean, there's more to this story, and I'm going to go over to the extended reading and take a look at this person. I want to take a look and see what they will do, how the outcome will possibly turn out for the next 3 months between you and them, and how they're feeling and what's going on with them in regards to you, a more in-depth extended reading. So the link will be in the description box below if you would like to purchase the reading. If not, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will speak to you real soon. Take care.